everybody, my name is Chris and welcome back to more Mass Effect. Now, the last episode was pretty wild. We went all over the place. It was a little bit longer, so we had more time. We looked through the codex, learned a lot of things. Big thing being like Element Zero and, the Batarians and like just all that kind of stuff. It was pretty cool. It was pretty great, right? And we also went around and we explored a couple, different clusters. Like currently we're in the Artemis Tau cluster. We are searching for Liara. We're on Therum at the moment. But we've gone around. We picked up a number of assignments and side things to do. A lot of UNC stuff. One of the big things that we found was actually right here, because we had noticed that there was an increase in mercenary activity over here in the Artemis Tau, specifically in the Macedon system, and we went over there. And we kind of came across it here, the Artemis Tau cluster, kind of by chance. And so what it was there was a group of essentially slavers, and we shot them all and they're dead. But the interesting thing is there was a computer system in the back that we went and looked into. I was gonna say hacked, but it wasn't really that, right? We found the leader, Dahlia, her data pad. Now, what we learned was that the leader of this group was the sister of Nasana at the Citadel. Now, one of the things I didn't really notice last time, even though I ran over it, is right here. It was like, what's the connection? What's going on? Why, right? And it's like, Dahlia was evidently blackmailing Nasana by threatening to reveal her own existence and ruin Nasana's career. Nasana will want to hear the news that her sister is dead. So, the whole thing was that Dahlia, could be Delia, but I'm going to call her Dahlia. Dahlia was blackmailing Nasana, basically saying she was trying to gain something from it, and I don't know what that would be, but whatever it was, if she didn't receive it, she would basically reveal herself to being Nasana's sister. And that reveal alone would affect Nasana's career, and it'd be a whole thing, right? It'd be a bad time. Now, obviously, we went and killed her sister. We killed Nasana's sister. Now, whether that's a good thing or not, yeah, that's for Nasana to decide, not us. She is dead. But if it stops her from being blackmailed, maybe that's a good thing. But it's still her sister. It's one of those things. It sucks. But that's just one of the things we came across. We surveyed a number of planets. We learned about another bunch of we learned about materials and minerals and stuff. It's pretty cool, not gonna lie. But here, and the many active volcanic planet that is this, is an alliance planet, Therum, used to mine resources and all that. But that is not exactly what we have been met with when we showed up. In fact, we haven't seen a single human here. Not one human. It's all been Geth, which has been really setting the expectation that they've either found something or this is just an assault on a human planet, an alliance-owned planet, right? Whatever it is, probably gonna learn more by going in here. But the fact is that Therum here is covered in Prothean relics. Ruins, not relics, ruins. It's covered in ruins, which is why I suspect Liara might be here, but there's also a chance she might not be. You just have to keep going deeper. We had to kick the Geth out of here anyway. Like, one way or another. Like, we're not just gonna be like, let him have it. It's fine. Because it's still a problem. Regardless of whether Liara is actually here or not. And luckily, we got a pretty strong setup right now. Like, we died a couple times in the big fight on the outside. We had to fight one of the Geth Colossi constructs. I know he's alive still. I trust it. Watch your feet. Damn it. Okay. So, yeah, we had to fight one of the Colossi, and it was pretty tough. It was a sturdy beast. But at the end of the day, we prevailed. It just seems like they're setting up a hell of a defense. They could take the resources. I mean, like, that could be just as plausible what they want.
It looks like this cavern formed around the ruin after it was built.
So you're saying the ruin was here, and the caves built around it? That seems like a really strange situation. Just like this looks like a really... Okay. Alright. I mean, I didn't expect anything different, but it's... Oh, fascinating. So we can take the elevator down. All the way. Through kind of Prothean ruins. It's this whole facility. Interesting. Why? What was its purpose? I have questions. We may or may not get answers. But it does have me think. Oh. Okay, bam. Kill.
Shields disabled.
Yep. Okay, cool. Excellent.
I wonder what Liara is looking for in here. Most Prothean ruins have nothing more than dead instrumentation.
Ah, I guess that more or less does say, hey, this is where Liara is. Cool. All right, nice. I didn't want to assume like this would be the only one, but I mean, it definitely did seem to be like, this is a good shot. But yeah, I'm also curious, what could she possibly be looking for? I mean, could be anything. We don't know a lot about the Protheans. Oh, God, really? Son of a bitch. I'm gonna assume that elevator wasn't Prothean tech. Some...
Hello? Could somebody help me? Please?
Hello? Whoa. What's going on here? Well, you're certainly in a predicament.
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Liara. We hear you, Dr. Tassoni. Keep it down. Keep it down. You're so loud.
Liara Tassoni, I presume.
Thank the goddess. I did not think anyone would come looking for me. Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
It's like, well, okay, it's bold of you to assume that we came looking for you. But, okay, trapped. We'll find a way to free you. How? We can't reach you.
How'd you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth beyond the veil! I activated the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please!
Interesting. I mean, she could be lying. But I do find it interesting. She didn't know. She was surprised to see the Geth. That's interesting. Okay, assuming it's true, So we let's roll with, like, she's being honest right now until proven otherwise, right? So she didn't know about the gaff, which means she probably has no idea what her mother was actually doing. Which means she probably doesn't have. She hasn't been up to date with what Benezia has been up to with Saren. So we can kind of assume, I guess, that Liara isn't going the same path as Saren. But that's interesting. She didn't even know about the Geth, so she has no idea about her mom or the whole brainwashing thing, or... Wow. Jeez. You brought this on yourself. Stay calm.
Any suggestions on how we can help?
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Okay. Okay, be on the lookout for Krogan. Krogan guy with the Geth. Alright. So you're Liara. Well, well, well. Seems like you need my help. Versus the other way around. I mean, I guess we do need her help, right? I guess, probably. She's an expert on Prothean things, so we definitely need her. Which means after we save her, she will be indebted. Probably. You know, if typical custom applies to when saving one, you owe them a debt. Maybe.
Jammers online.
Not that we would really hold that over her, but it would
Negative
definitely be
context,
something
Commander.
like, hey, since we helped you, mining laser controls. Area not clear of enemies. Alright, give me 2 seconds. Alright.
Clear.
Whoa, what? Override sequence. Oh, I don't know the sequence. Okay. Okay, let's look around, see if we can find out the proper, see if we can find some, I don't know, some, like a manual or something. Some paperwork. How to use laser, mining laser. Storage locker. Alright, here we go. Just like that. Rail extension 5, kinetic stabilizer 5. Nice things. Weapons locker. Okay. Hurricane 5, Tornado 5, the Avenger 5. Okay, so some shotguns and a weapon scanner. Cool. Oh, the Tornado's pretty good. And the firewall, actually, they're all... Oh, 194. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be... It's definitely gonna be for you, buddy. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Cool. Wait, no, no manual. Wait, can I... Oh, put that away. Let's go back here. Anything? No? Okay. Well, I mean, it was worth a shot. Can we go up here? No. Damn. Okay. Alright, I guess... I mean, we... Enter code. What would the code be? What possibly could the code be? There's gotta be something around here, right? There's gotta be something that... Like, we could guess. Like, I'm all for guessing. Okay, so down. Oh, it's like Simon says. Down left. Okay, so down, left, right. Down, left, right. Oh my god. Down, left, right. Down, left, right, up. Down, left, right, up. Oh boy. Down, left, right, up, left. There we go. Hell yeah. Process of elimination. And that laser is incredibly powerful. Holy crap. Yeah, don't... I'll stand in front of it. Hello. What are you? What is this? Is this the... Oh, we're on the other... Look at that. Whoa. That's some... Damn. Okay, yeah, this is some very fancy... Like, look at that. I don't even know what I'm looking at. That just looks... wild. This is all Prothean, huh? Hey, look at you. Floating there. Well, she's safe, and that's what matters. Well, I don't know about safe. Just suspended.
Oh, how did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
It's not important. It was easy. Superior firepower.
We blasted through with the mining laser.
Of course. Yes, that makes sense. Please, get me out of here before more Geth arrive. That button over there should shut down this containment field.
Okay. Sure. Fair enough. Oof. Oof.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. He probably wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
Uh-oh.
What the hell was that?
Oh,
These
you...
ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event.
Of
We have
course.
to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
We're getting out of here. We need an escape plan.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
Mister.
He needs to move faster.
I imagine we're going as fast as we possibly can. But... No, that's totally believable. Saren would want to, you know, take her, by force or not, for her knowledge, for her ability to, you know, read Prothean runes and all that. This was the guy himself, huh? Alright.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
I was gonna say. This ruin's coming down. What do you want? Kill this bastard.
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
Oh, god damn it. Okay, so we can't... Well, obviously, we're not gonna give her up, right? You wanna... I'm not giving her up. You wanna fight now? Kill this bastard. I'm not giving her up.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Not an option. Saren wants her, and he always gets what he wants. Kill him.
Not anymore.
Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter.
If not, whatever. If not, it is what it is, you know? It's cool. Like, do your best, but whatever. Okay, damage enemy shot. Do I want to... Yeah, I'll do that, and then... Yeah, then we'll overheat there. Overheat their nonsense. Boom. Bam. Alright, great. Well, they are tough. Not gonna lie. Whoa. The fuck? Homie just came in and started punching. Shit. Alright. Well. Sorry you made a mistake, dog. How dare you punch? I watched him punch Garrus. It's so fucked up. Oh god. Okay, so maybe the laser wasn't the best idea. I don't know if I regret it because it really worked. Oh god.
Move, move, move!
Yeah, we gotta go. Shit. I really hope that wasn't like this isn't like a sinkhole situation. That seems like a problem. I love seeing the Normandy that close, just like...
Too
just
close,
hovering.
Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
Alright, listen. You're right. He is making jokes. Alright, that's why we like him. He saved us, it eases the tension. He's a jerk.
It's a coping mechanism. You'll get used to it.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What
True.
did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
Good lord. Also, yeah, okay, first off. She does not look 50 years old. Obviously, she's older than that. Like, you know, all that. Yeah. Anyway. So, that's her real area of expertise. That's why he specifically wanted her. It's because she's been trying to figure out why the Protheans went extinct. Interesting. The conduit has a connection to that. Which could mean the conduit is the reason they went extinct, or the conduit was some connection between them and the Reapers. I don't know. It's still a lot of mystery. But if anyone's going to be able to like piece it together, it would be her.
How old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours, but among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
106, yet is still considered incredibly young. Huh. I mean, I guess that makes sense, right? Like, or why her research isn't receiving the attention. Yeah, because they're just like, what do they know? What does she know? She's been alive for like 5 minutes. No anything. It's ridiculous. Jeez, I might know. What did you learn? You're wasting your time. I might know.
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little behind. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
What? Wait a minute. Wait, so wait, there were people. There was before. What? Okay, hold on.
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
So the Protheans weren't even, obviously the Protheans, to us, the Protheans are like the first, right? They predate all current species. But I guess that would make sense, right? When you consider the universe and the age of it and time, how all that works, that it would make sense that, you know, it's not like the universe was created or exploded into existence or whatever. Like, the universe exists, right? And the Protheans aren't the first, right? Like, they could be, but like, it would make sense logically that there would be something before them. Who came before them? Cycle, we're in a hurry here.
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
Oh my god. Like, I don't know if you have proof of that. Like, I get it. You, like, you know, you're right. Because you're on a roll. And it's a hunch, and it's a pretty solid hunch, and it's a believable hunch. But it's, okay, like, looking at, like, the fact that Prothean tech could theoretically be based on technology that the Protheans found from another species before them? Could be the Reapers. I don't know, we don't really know anything about them. The Reapers could have been... I mean, it could have been, like she's saying, like, you know, when an empire... When a civilization builds up, and it comes crashing down, right? Like, what's to say... Protheans building up and all that, and then the Reapers are what are what, like, bring them down. You know, I guess you'd be like the Roman Empire, that kind of thing. But yeah, that's interesting. I like Liara. She's smart. She cares. She's passionate. I've dedicated my life to figuring out why. I can help you. I know what happened. Shut up and I'll tell you. Jeez. That just seems like so unnecessarily aggressive. Oof.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines. The Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of... How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
Interesting. I've never heard of... How do you know this? What evidence? Does she not even know what the Reapers are? Interesting. Because it does seem like the Reapers are like a ghost story. Like, there's no actual evidence of them existing. You know, unlike the Protheans where we find stuff, the Reapers, there's nothing. The Council didn't even believe us when we brought up the Reapers. So, the beacon, a vision, I saw it. I saw it.
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions? Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
Okay, this isn't helping us find Saren or the conduit.
Of course, you're right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
That's okay. We can still keep talking about how cool I am. I could, like a lesser mind would have been completely obliterated by it, but our incredible brain and our just flawless physique really took in that information. And even though it was scrambled, we were able to piece it together. That's how incredible Commander Shepard is. Nothing gets in our way. But real. That is interesting. So the beacons were literally designed to do that. It wasn't like a fluke. Like we just kind of happened to touch it and it was like, boom, information. It's like, no, they were designed to give information. They were designed only to work, to react with Prothean. So a Prothean that interacted with it would have seen the full vision and everything perfectly fine. But because we did it, we got this sort of mess out of it. And that makes sense. The fact that there are ones that do work, but it's incredibly hard to find. So when they did find a working one, Eden Prime, that makes sense why they were willing to throw everything they could to retrieve it. Even at the risk of pissing off humanity, the Council, and everyone. Because that was worth it. So what good are you? Jeez.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Ooh, she's biotic? That's cool. Hell yeah. Great. Another alien. God damn it. You can come. Sure. Welcome aboard.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate? Or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Prothean's true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
Yes. It takes a very powerful mind to be able to comprehend a lot of this information, so wouldn't be uncommon for you to have this kind of reaction. We'll talk later. That's all for now. We're done.
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Oh boy. You know it. You know it.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
What's security? She seems cool. I know what I'm doing. That's not necessary. She wants to help us.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
Listen, okay, Sparatus, you weren't there. Alright? You don't know. It was. I don't care about the ruins. Just hang up on them. Oh god, if I was playing a renegade, I totally would. That would be really funny. That would be great. I don't care about the ruins. It was.
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins.
We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
Great. Always love those phone calls we have with them. They're every time it's so good, you know. Man, never a bad time. Ugh. But oh man. So that was it, huh, Liara? Liara becomes part of our team. So we're able to we're actually able to utilize her as a member. That's awesome. I like that. That's cool. Oh, an Avenger 6, Tornado 6, and an Edge 6. Okay, hold on. Okay, yeah, that's not nearly as good. That's not nearly as good either. That's pretty good, but I can give that to someone else. Okay, feel better about that. Hell yeah. Alright. Did she not come here? Replenish all our metagel.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I should go.
Okay.
Goodbye, Commander.
I don't know see if Liara actually came over here or not. But, oh, hey! Look at that, she's hanging out. What's up? Hi. Oh, you're
Commander,
tall.
Are you coming to check up on me?
I mean... I was worried.
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Asari physiology. I could learn. She's the best.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
Hey, you know, it's all, don't mention it. You're welcome. Just part of the mission.
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Alright. Alright, we're walking past that whole Benezia thing real quick. I'm not even worried about it. Damn. She's like, I'm not like my mom. I will help you. And I will do whatever I can to stop Saren. Even though your mom was kind of mind controlled. But, you know, whatever. Hey. I am glad to have you here. I totally believe you. And some people don't trust you, but here's the thing. You know, I go in with blind trust until I'm betrayed, and then I'm offended. And we go, and that's the cycle.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
I'd like to talk about you.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander.
Oh, come on.
I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
I mean, that's pretty cool. Everyone needs a hobby. You know? You must get lonely. Do you like it? Sounds boring.
Sounds dangerous. And lonely.
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers, but I was always careful. Until the Geth followed me to Artemis Tau, I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
I get that too. You know, you got a socializing meter, and like the second you hit that limit, you're like, I can't anymore. I need to step away. Get some you time, some Liara time, you know? Plus sometimes you just want to dig in the ruins. You know? Do it with yourself. You don't want to have other people around. You know? I get it. Why is that? Do you like your job?
You don't like other people?
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a leader of our people. Matriarchs guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to spite Benezia.
I mean, no. I mean, clearly you're passionate about it. Like, if you didn't actually care, you wouldn't keep doing it. You know? Must have made her mad. Do you like it? It's not foolish.
All children rebel against their parents. It's a natural part of growing up.
That's right.
You share the wisdom of the matriarch, Shepard. That is exactly what Benezia said when I told her of my decision. But there was more to it than that. I felt drawn to the past. The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious figures. I wanted to know everything about them. That is why I find you so fascinating. You were marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean technology.
Yeah. That working... Yep, we were touched. We got the visions. Our mind had been opened. You find us fascinating.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Oh no, come on. It just... We're all friends here. It's fine. Relax. I wasn't serious. Don't try to study me. Man. It's okay.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
I love her. This is great. Great. Liara, welcome to the crew. Oh, man. Oh, God. All right. Well, I guess we're going to have to do this. It was bound to happen one way or another. But no, she seems great. She seems great. Like she's got the passion for like the history of the Protheans and everything. And also her, like, what am I trying to say? So, her trying to interact with us about all this kind of stuff is going to be very interesting. I think it's going to be cool.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
Benezia was swept up in events beyond her control and lost herself. She fell under the spell of indoctrination and became part of the very thing she wanted to stop.
Spell of indoctrination.
I will remember and honor how she lived, not how she died. My mother was strong, kind, and beautiful, and now she is gone.
She is. Now, we didn't tell her we did it, right? Like, we haven't said anything about that yet. So she's assuming she's dead, or is like, did we say something at some point? I don't know, but I respect that. She recognizes it. It's like her mother was a good person and cared and all this stuff, but then she got swept up in all this, and it just, she lost control. Not that she had control taken from her, and yeah, which is true. It sucks, right? But the spell of indoctrination, obviously it could be a real spell, but it also could just be like metaphorical, like whatever Saren does, to like get people on his side. But I like that. Just like, my mother was kind, beautiful, strong. I will honor how she lived. Hell yeah.
Are you going to be okay?
You are kind to ask, Shepard. I do miss her, and I grieve for what happened to her. But I will not let my grief interfere with what we are trying to accomplish.
I know that is hard to do. I respect it.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Right? Which is wrong. I want to know everything about you people, your people. Yeah. I want to be able to understand.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
Huh. You don't say. That's disgusting. Jesus. Any species, you say? Interesting. That's a hell of a... That... I like we ask, like, what rumors are out there? It's like, the way we reproduce. I will not have this heresy spoken of my people. It's like, no, we still need a partner, but it can be anyone. From anywhere. But, yeah, so it could be a human. Just tossing it out there as an idea, as an option. You know. Yeah.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
Interesting. That's hardcore. So the physical isn't necessary. You go straight for the mind. Reach inside and touch the depths. And really see, like, beyond the physical. Fascinating. Pass them on to their daughters, and that's how they grow as a species and develop a greater understanding of other races. So you would think intermingling would be incredibly beneficial. You know?
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Huh. It's okay, so it's just like a normal relationship. Just like any relationship, you know. Could be like a, one and done, or be long-term. Interesting. Who is your father? Well, that's kind of like a very... I don't know if that's like an accurate question to ask, considering, like, we've established that it could be any race or any gender. So it's like, it'd be weird to be like, who's your father? Because it could just be like, you could have two mothers, who knows? Right? What about the age difference? Oh boy. Coming in with the real question, Shepard.
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
Damn, that's deep as hell. Holy shit. But yeah, no, that's I like that. Look, It's like, rather than the inevitable demise, you try to enjoy the time while you have it, instead of dreading the end.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
Okay, so that's been... Okay, so there was 2 Asari, and as far as where all Asari... This really deepens it, right? Because you would say, like, oh, all Asari are female. Like, technically, but they're like, oh, because they're like a one... It's only females, so the idea of it being designated as female would imply there is also male, but there is no male. That makes sense. But she rarely spoke of her partner. Interesting, though. You could do that? You don't know who? Like Shepard, we established that they could do that. That's not a surprise. Like, come on.
Benezia never told you her partner's name?
Union with our own kind is no longer common, not
Oh.
for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood, though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face. It is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Oh god, there's a lot. This is heavy. First off, that makes sense why Benezia probably wouldn't be talking about her daughter Liara all over the place, if that is how she felt. Right? The fact that a pureblood, so basically 2 Asari get together, have the union, child Asari, and it's considered not good because it doesn't further the species at all, like it would mixing Asari with, like, Krogan, for example, or Asari and humans, Asari and Solarians. It's like that blending, they'll always gain, like, the traits from the non-Asari, which in the Asari culture eyes seems to be like, that's good, that's what we want. Or mixing it in, if 2 Asari, like, there's no, like, there's nothing, like, gained in the sense of, like, that outside genetics other than the Asari genes, and they look at that as not good. So it's very yeah, that sucks. That feels pretty shitty, right? Damn, you don't know that. That's terrible. Then why'd she do it?
Maybe she wanted to meet you but couldn't. Something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed away.
You might be right. I hope you are. But I have no way to know for sure. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
Damn, that sucks. Fuck. So, like, even if like nothing happens, just the fact that the father species would be short-lived, like, because the Asari can live for so long, theoretically, like, let's say they get with a human, right? That human's maybe got like 100 years tops, and I'm talking like at like prime, taking care of themselves, 100 years. That's nothing to an Asari. So, like, obviously, like, Liara, we learned, is 106. Like, yeah, that makes sense. Right before the child even reaches maturity, the father species would just be dead. That sucks.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
I'm glad we had this moment to talk to Liara, learn more. And, you know, she's great. She's great. So happy she's here. Another wonderful addition to our team. Okay. So now we have to go back. Look at the map. Well, and also decide, like, what are we going to do next? What are we going to do next? Right? Because, I mean, obviously we can go to Pharos. We have all these things to do still. We have a lot of this stuff. Oof. Seemed like a harmless fan. Yep, we're going to go see him again. You know, the Argos Row cluster, but then, like, these we're just going to be finding all over the place. Distress beacon, someone there might need assistance. We should go back to the Citadel. We should go back to the Citadel. We should go back to the Citadel. Do this, but then also to go talk to Nasana, right? Not bad. And then also see if there's other missions that have popped up. And then maybe bounce around. Well, I mean, after this, right? Bounce around and, like, do these. Or save them for later. I don't know. It's very interesting, though. I like it. Okay, so that's the plan. We're gonna go back to the Citadel. And we're gonna do what we know we can do. And then might go to Pharos, or we might do some more of the side exploration in some of the other clusters. Why not? We got options, which is cool. Big fan. I like that we can do that. Now, I do want to keep pushing Sniper. Decryption we're pretty much good on. Electronics maybe for the shield. Like, obviously decryption we can keep pushing, but the fact is that now we have Master Sabotage, we can decrypt hard objects. So it's not even a worry. We're good. What's the helmet look like? Alright. Kind of looks like Ashley's armor. Ashley's helmet. We first got it when we were first found her back on Eden Prime. But yeah, and then obviously we got more Codex stuff to look at. But yep, there's Colony over in Pharos. So that's the plan. We're gonna do that on the next episode. So thank you everybody so much for watching. Seriously. Thank you, this is great. We're popping off. We're having a great time. I love this goddamn game. It's so good. And oh, we got Liara. I know, everyone's been itching about it. It's like, damn, man. Ever since, like, before we went to Novaria, it was like, why? Liara, though. You could go get Liara. And I understand. I totally understand Liara. She seems great. And it's like, even regardless of her attachment to Benezia, or her connection to Benezia, right? It's still like Liara is just a great companion to have, and plus she's got biotic abilities. So definitely on our next outing, I'm definitely going to take Liara with us, because I want to see how that goes in general. See what she's got going on. And yeah, because seems cool. And also, I know Caden's got biotic abilities, but I wonder if there's a difference. So I definitely want to look at both of them and see if, like, maybe they specialize in different biotic abilities. I don't know. But we finally did it, guys. We finally, after so long, finally got Liara on our team. We did it. And we only have a bright future ahead across the galaxy. So let me know what you think about everything in the comments. So thanks again for watching, for real. staying strong out there. Right, more episodes coming out soon. So, see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.